Hey y'all, good morning. I'm looking a little ratty this morning. Okay. That's alright. I'm just folding a little clothes this morning. I'm ready. I like that. That's a cute one. Grateful Dead. Colonel Yeehaw, yeah. Come on over to my channel. Somebody just popped on there. It's Colonel Yeehaw. Colonel Yeehaw! Shout you out. Okay. Waiting for people to come in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, these are cute. I like these. They don't have a pocket. Gotta get to dyeing my hair. Okay. Almost done here. Anybody in the house? Waiting for everybody to come in. Isn't anybody coming in? I guess I'm gonna sit here and talk to myself for a while. Sometimes it's easier when I just go pop up live instead of scheduling it. All these nice clothes. Wow. Kids really did good for Christmas and stuff like that. Trying to find my socks. Found my socks. Trying to gather all my clothes together for the road. Not that I'll need many pairs because I think I'm on the train. So instead of taking my van and having it, I might go on the train so that I could save some money and regroup my van. I think I'm going to keep her. These are just some thoughts that are coming up. Good morning. Oh, cool. And Tim's in the house. And Max in the house. Nice to see you both. Yeah, so I'm coming out, but I think I'm coming on the train. So instead of, couldn't find like a minivan and, well, I couldn't sell my van right away. And like, I figured if I had time to sell it, then I would buy a minivan. But I didn't sell my van yet, which it's only been listed for maybe 4 or 5 days. So whatever, I'm just going to leave it up there. And when I come back in the summer, if it's still not sold, then I'm just going to keep it. And in the meantime, my kids can use it if they need it or whatever. But I probably have a place I could store it. So that's good. And still thinking about a rig that I can get. I'm not sure. I haven't made a move really. I haven't found anything I liked, and I'm not really sold on the minivan. I'd really like to have something I could stand up in, but that's cost efficient. So what is that? How many rigs do that? Sprinter van? That's about it. some buses are getting 15 miles to the gallon. Like some of those small mini buses are getting 15 miles to the gallon. Anybody have any suggestions about that? Hey, good morning, Dave Lowe. Yes, I want to travel, but I feel like I've had these plans, like, to meet people, and they're all, like, behind now. So I feel like I want to go out to meet some people. I'm definitely going to hang out with you. Yeah, cool. Cool, 11 to 12 in your truck. That's about what I get. You know, depending if it's highway or whatever. Nice to see you all this morning. Thank you for coming in to share my news and help me decide, because, you know, this is really terrible, but I have to tell you something. If you all didn't know, quality and quantity is being indecisive. So it really helps me that if you guys can, like, throw in, like, a bit of advice, because, you know, I usually know what to do, and I usually have this feeling in my heart that I know what probably is going to come to pass. But, you know, it's manifestation. It's that manifestation, like, you just have this in your brain and you know it's gonna happen. If you and when you think about it, it manifests. And so you making coffee, Dave? Get poked by an alien. I know, I was out in Roswell and I was thinking, oh man, I wouldn't mind getting abducted by aliens. But you know what? Then you don't come back. Well, sometimes you don't come back. There's this place in Colorado called the Archuleta Mesa, and it's Archuleta natives that have lived there for many generations, and it's on their native lands, you know. Not coming back? Oh yeah, I know. Like, and it's said to be that the great aliens will come and abduct you if you go up there to that Archuleta mountain and you say, I'm okay with not coming back, or like, come get me. Like, if you have this will and you go up to Archuleta Mesa, people have not come back from there. So it's a place in Colorado, and yeah, the great aliens study you because they want to know how you have emotion. They study emotions in humans because they can't understand our humanity and our kindness and our emotions. So, like, I think that some people here on Earth are like that too. I think some Earthlings are like that too. And they would send you back to get his glizzies. Good morning, Ed. We're talking about alien abductions, and don't go to the Archuleta Mesa unless you want to get abducted by greys. Oh, fiber top? Yeah, that's what I need. You know, I even thought of one thing I thought of on this van that I have now is cutting the top off and putting a cap on it, you know, like from a truck. Or, even better, I always wanted to put an upside down rowboat over use as my roof, and then have those super heavy duty latches and latch it down, and then, you know, everything would just kind of fall over the top. And then I would use it as a roof, and I could stand up inside my van. So yeah, I mean, we can get creative with that, and that's a great idea, Tim. But I have thought of that, and $6,000 is the problem. Yeah, I know some people have done that. I just don't. It's not in my budget. Like, I don't have, unless I find one that's already like that. I don't have the 6,000. I think I would take that 6,000 and put it into another vehicle, because I'm on SSD, so I just don't have the capital for that. Yeah, the minivan would definitely save on gas costs, right, Tim? Yeah, that's true. It's true. And I used to have a, what the heck kind of car was that? It was a GMC Jimmy. I love that thing. It was an SUV, and I lived in it for 3 years. And that was when I first came to Slabs, and that was after I blew up my C-Class, the engine in my C-Class. And then brought home an A-Class, and thinking that, oh my God, this thing's going to be great. But once I got home, it was just too big. So yeah, the most miles per gallon for the room inside is what I kind of need. And also, if I can find a bus. I always wanted a 5-window bus or a 6-window bus. And yeah, they do add weight and wind drag. That's true. That's something to consider. Yeah, that's true. Good point, Dave. I know, right? I know your art is still on there, Mac, and it's like yours stayed on there the best. Like I had put that clear coat over it, and it stayed on there really good. Both of yours are still on there, and I think I posted that recently. Yeah, fiberglass is the way to go, maybe. It's aerodynamic. Yeah, some of them are very aerodynamic. Like those Sprinter vans have those tops, and they're pretty aerodynamic. That's cool. Good points you guys are bringing up. Dave says minivans are not designed to carry extra weight of any kind, and they're already kind of, they're not wide. Like, they don't have the super wide wheelbase, so going up a little bit. I don't know. I guess some people do it, you know. Hey, Salmon, good morning. And Cole, how are you? Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. I am doing pretty fabulous this morning. Bus or bust. If I could find a van that was, I know some people were getting 15 miles for their little buses. And that's on like a truck chassis, right? Most of them are on a truck chassis, I think. Like, truck meaning like my an F-250 or 350 or whatever they are, Dodge, they all make them, and then they add on the bigger body, which is like the bus part. Designed to carry 7 people. Yeah, that's true. I had an Astrovan for a minute, but it was not, I didn't think it was one of the just regular size vans, and it wasn't enough for me to have enough room in there for what I wanted to do at the time. So I sold it. Yeah, I'm glad you showed me both sides of the coin, and that's very helpful. Thank you, Dave. Like I asked, because I do want to know all these thoughts and, like, you know, what your experiences are, so that I can, you know, take some of that experience and, you know, make a good decision. Is that a Hungarian flag, Salmon? Wait, I can't see it. I see the colors. It might be something else in the middle, but I can't see it. Oh yeah, I have traveled by myself. I have traveled solo a lot. Yeah, does they have a Sprinter van might have a wider wheelbase and stuff like that. Good morning, travel time. Thank you for coming in. It's so nice to see you. And everyone's in here, so if you want to drop your links, go ahead and drop your links. Aw, you're sleeping. Oh, okay. Are you sleepy or are you going to sleep? Going to bed? Ooh, how was that chocolate, Mac? Oh my gosh, Colorado. That was so much fun. I'll always remember that. That was good times traveling. I just loved that place. Penrose Township in Colorado. You can see the weather coming in from all four sides. You can see the clouds coming in from all four directions and over the mountains, over the ridges and stuff, and it pops up those lenticular clouds and it pops up the weather, like just pop up thunderstorms, and it's so beautiful. And Mac and I sat there and we watched all these storms coming in, and it was four storms all coming into where we were. And I did a video on it. It was also mixed in with my Denver flight video. Maybe I'll post a link up here or something, but yeah, the sky was just beautiful, like pink and brown clouds and lightning streaks, and it was so cool. And then we just ate some mushroom chocolate and we laughed our butt off. They are expensive to own. Once it's old, be ready to spend money to keep up with the maintenance. Is that right? See, I don't know if the buses are like that. Yeah, it's an F-350 with a van body. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then they do the same thing with the buses. They just make a bigger... Hey, Raj, good morning. Thanks for coming in. They just make a bigger, like, what is it called? A cab. A bigger cab on it. Yeah, and that's another thing with buses is, most of them are diesel, but they're not all diesel. There are some automatics that are pretty good on gas. Like some people are getting, and they're automatic 5-window buses. I'm not sure what their truck was, what their base model was, but we're getting 15 miles to the gallon. Okay, that's good. Like, that's decent. I know, I want to keep Doodle. Do you guys think okay, so wait, I gotta show you something. I folded almost all the clothes. I accomplished this morning. And I have my hot tea that's now turned into iced tea. I have my doobie that turned to a roach. And so I'm gonna sit over here and see what else. Wait, let's see what let me catch up here. Oh, Salmon, you're in India, 8:47 p.m. And we are at about 10:20 p.m. here, or a.m. rather. 10:20 a.m. Okay. Right, wasn't that great, Mac? The storms. Oh, man, that was so cool. So, Dave, yeah, I'm going to come by you, and this is the question of the day, okay? I did not schedule a train trip. By the 27th, yeah, I probably can do that. Yes, Dave. Dinner time now for you. Wow, Salmon. It snowed last night in Slabs. I saw somebody saying about that. Wow, that is so cool. I hope, did you get any footage of that? 12 days, I should be able to do that. You'll be in the Slabs after the third, Raj? Okay, because I'm going to go there too, but I'm going to go there probably, because I probably won't, I want to hang out with Dave, and I want to hang out with Sally, who's I'm going to be hanging out with her for a little bit at Holtville Hot Springs. So you guys should come down to Holtville Hot Springs too. Oh, cool. In San Antonio? That would be really cool. All right. I'll try to make it for the 27th. Thanks, Steve. Oh, really? How much are they selling it for, Mac? Do you know? Cornelius is selling their bus. Oh, that would be cool. All right, so I have two things here that I did last night and this morning. One is, okay, if I wind up 10K for Corn's bus, wow, I'd have to sell mine first. Thank you. I'd have to sell mine first. Oh, this place is my daughter's place, Salmon. This is my daughter's place. It's like uh, you know, a nice old woodwork house. Something to think about. But yeah, I know I would like to buy something that's already ready already. But if that's the case, why don't I just keep Van Doodle? And yeah, it costs a little more to travel in, but I could slow down. The problem was I'm coming back and forth a lot between Eastern United States to the Western United States, which is like Pennsylvania in the East Coast to like California or Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, all those states out there, like in the West where I travel mostly, because the weather is warmer, because it's not as damp, it's not as moist as it is here in the East. The West has a drier climate, so it's a little more arid, and it doesn't rain that much unless you get the monsoon weathers. But like, then you don't have to worry about vans leaking in the roof or anything like that because you don't really get rain out there. So, that's something to think about. Oh, cool. Spare bed in the camper. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, cool. I'll leave you all guessing about that one. Ooh, rice and curry. Yes, I do eat rice. I like coconut rice a lot. And I like curry rice. But I'm trying to cut out my greens too. But that's a whole tangent I can get off on another time. So, keep Van Doodle. Get, I was supposed to go for an alignment this morning, but I missed it. But because I thought if I'm not going to take Van Doodle right now, I'd be able to save about $2,000 by doing this in gas before August. And I would be able to travel and meet some people. No, naughty, Dave. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. No, but I am a vessel of Madonna. Oh, anyway. Yeah, so if I take Van Doodle, then I won't have to worry about any of this stuff. But if I take the train, I could save $2,000. So it's $500 for a rail pass. $500 for a rail pass. 10 stops in 30 days. You know all the problems I've had. Yeah, like I had problems with the brakes because they screwed me over on the brakes. Never take your vehicle to Mavis discount place. They totally ruined my brakes, and I had so much trouble getting replacement parts and losing my brakes twice on the highway. And you guys know the whole story. If you don't know the whole story, go check out one of my lives where I talk about it. I probably have mentioned it several times about how much that got screwed over. And then, but now, like, everything is really good. Like, okay, Van Doodle is pretty, she's roadworthy. The only thing she needs is those bushings, Dave, that you told me about. And I see that, the van is a little bit, like when you're going over the bumps, but it's nothing terrible. you know, something that can be fixed. And I got a quote for it was like $568 or something like that. And I don't even know if that's a good price or not, because I have not compared it on Repair Buddy or anything. I've not compared it. Okay, so that's with Fan Doodle. That's what she would need. If I bring her on the road, it's going to cost me $3,000 in gas to get from here to California and back. It's going to cost me, and then whatever travel I do in between there, that's added gas. So it could even be like up to 4,000. Okay, and I've got 6 months, so I can't spend that much. Like $1,000 times 4 is 4,000. Like, and I only have 6 months, so that would mean I'd have to spend $800 in gas every month till then to get there and back and travel in between. Sway arm bushings, yeah. So, oh, cool. Overlander, really? Oh, that's so great. Okay, so Dave is saying he found a shop that fixed his truck on Overlander, and he couldn't be happier. So that's really good. Good. Maybe you can throw that link up or something. And this is the other option, Mac. Okay. I would keep my van here. I can store it. It's probably $35 a month, or I might even get a free place to store it that my daughter can see it every day when she goes to work. And then my son can use it, my daughter can use it if they have to. It's roadworthy now, just needs the bushings and a broken windshield. Okay, like I'm still driving it. It's perfectly fine to drive. There's nothing wrong with it. So it was $1,000 to go to Padre from Slabs. Okay. Okay. That's about right with your weight and everything. What you're putting. It is a lot of money. So. Oh yeah. Oh, J Dub. She's one of my good friends too here on YouTube. She's an absolute angel. And it's Jess. So cool. Hey cats. Good morning. Grand Risings. You are okay. Thank you, Special Ed, for putting that Islander link up there. Oh, well, everybody congratulate Kat. Katsy, she just had her first grandbaby boy, Levi. And her daughter is up in Canada, but she has been trying to connect with her daughter. And have you connected with your daughter, Kat? And he is so precious. Congratulations, congratulations. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Dave suggests that if you're a nomad or a traveler that stays on BLM roads, you need to download the Overlander app, which is, okay, something I'm going to do too, because I do stay on BLM. I've heard of that app before, but I have not really used it. I've also found that All Trails is really good to find hot springs. So if somebody can drop that link, that would be awesome. All right. Not in person yet. Aw. Grats, Grandma. Cute. I know. I do need money, but we all need money. Oh, cool. It interfaces with Google Maps. That's pretty interesting. You are awesome. And Shannon deserves it. She always helps everybody else out. And God bless her heart, because I've seen her throughout the years, and she's just a sweet lady. Okay, sweet salmon, thank you so much for coming in, honey. I appreciate you. And have a good nap and a good meal. Okay, this is the second part of my choice. And I said I was going to make up my mind by last night. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to take the train. But this is what I'm going to be needing to pack to get on the train. So I need, let me put this down so I'm not shaking it all over. Okay. So I need, first of all, I have a big duffel bag that I could throw over my shoulders and wear like a backpack. And I also have this nice handbag that I got from Raleigh Travels that I won in the raffle during their holiday raffle. And so this bag is awesome. Not all those who wander are lost. Raleigh Creative on YouTube. I won that. So this bag is really durable. I carry all my toiletries in there and my, edibles and stuff. My medicine and definitely my toothbrush and toothpaste and all that will go in there. So that's a nice bag. And then I have my whole entire duffel bag for clothes that I can carry on my back. I'll also put in my pillow and a little blanket. But that's all I'm carrying. That's it. Okay, I've got what I'm going to take: a towel and washcloth, 3 pants, 5 shorts, 4 skirts, 3 t-shirts, 5 tank tops, 2 slippers, my Crocs, and I'll probably wear my Crocs or my flip-flops because my Crocs are the biggest. And then sweatshirt, extra bag, 1 coat, gloves, hat, okay? 2 bathing suits. I'm going to need those for the hot spring, so, because I'm going to be over there at Holtville. I'll definitely be in that hot spring. Dave, where are you going after Padre? What are your plans? Because it would be so cool, Mac, if you could come up and get some healing in the hot waters there. And, Sally's going to be up there. She's going to be starting a wellness camp. A wellness and healthy style living camp. I don't know if you're into that. Dave, you could bring your glizzies if you want, because they're healthy. Oh, right on. Go for it, Kat. Are you able to trade in your vehicle? Oh, it has mold in it. That can be remediated, but you gotta patch the leaks on the roof. That's what you gotta do, is patch those leaks on the roof. I've used Flex Seal, that was really good, but these guys suggest something else, like a liquid silicone or something like that. So, anybody have any suggestions for Kat? Pants are for the week. Well, and I'm gonna bring some skirts too, so I could put those over my pants if I get cold. But I shouldn't be cold because springtime is coming and I'm traveling to warm weather now. I'm not sure, Kat, that's what I was talking about. Train, van. I have an opportunity to keep my van here. I can store it. I can let my kids use it if they need it. And I can take the train. Oh, Colorado, right on. I was wanting to go up and see my girlfriend in Denver, but I don't know if I have enough, because no trains go there. No trains go to Denver, but I could probably get the bus to Denver, but it's going to drag me out getting over to Holtville. And then I definitely want to go over to I'm going to be at the prom this year for Slab City, so I definitely want to do that. $7,000, Corn's bus. I'll give you $3,000. Aw, aren't you sweet? I don't know if I can though, Mac. You are the sweetest thing. I so appreciate you. God bless your heart. I still don't know where I'd get the $7,000, so I don't know about that, but yeah, in my own house. Yeah, Holtville Hot Springs. That's where I'm gonna end up, Kat. We're starting that wellness camp, so come on down there. Decor for roof repair. Okay, that's good to know. Kat, there you go. There's a little tidbit for you. Yeah, aw. That's wonderful, Mac. God bless your heart. You've got such a big heart, man. So I'm thinking if I take the train, like I was making plans with like Dave and Sally that could pick me up. Now Ramblin' Rome, I was wanting to see her on the way too, and I can get the train to her house and then go back down south and take the train back more to San Antonio, and then I don't know, maybe Rome would come down to the healing camp. It probably won't be till mid-March. You out, Mac? Okay, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for your offer. So much love. I hope to catch up with you as soon as I can, because once I get with Holtville, I'm coming to Slab City, and I'm going to come smoke out with you first. So, all right. See you later, Mac. Have a good day. Mwah. Hey, Walt. Nice to have you. Thanks for coming in. So, okay. The next thing I was thinking about was what my train route would be. I wish that I had a map to show you. I don't know how to do it from my phone, but I am going to see if I can. Ouch. I just slammed my hand over there. Green. Oh, let's do purple. I like purple. Have a great day, Mac. Much love. So this is going to be the train route. I'm going to just do this. Okay, so this is the United States, right? Just pretend this is the United States. I'm up here in Pennsylvania, so PA. Okay, so I can go down the East Coast, stop in Atlanta, and then from there go up to Tennessee, see my friend Susan, my gypsy sister, and then go over through Louisiana and Texas to San Antonio, and then go up and see Ramblin' Rome in Oklahoma, but you have to go back down, and then I could go this way and then meet Dave for Padre. And then, can you guys see this okay? And then go through Arizona, stop in Arizona. Maybe I can get my friend from Denver to come down to Arizona and do 1 to 2 days of the gatherings. And then I would go over to Yuma and then drive to Holtville. And I would be in Holtville for maybe 2 weeks before the prom. So yeah, I would do all this by train. This is the train route. And then it would go along the same route I would have drove. And then I would go north a little bit up to Slab City. And then, who knows? Then after that, I will be heading back home to the east because Mike and Leah, I'm going to hook up with in Slab City. Hey, Mike and Leah, I don't know if you ever get these, but gonna be hanging with them and maybe traveling with them back on the back road. Dave, I don't know what you're doing. You're welcome to join the caravan. Max, welcome to join the caravan. You know, anybody's welcome to join the caravan, and you can fall off whenever you want. But I would like to hit a couple hot springs on the way home. And I can stop on the train anywhere in California, anywhere in, you know, I might ride up the coast on the train, and then, or maybe catch a ride back with somebody. So You want to put your wiener in a hot spring? You can cook your wiener in a hot spring. um, yeah, sounds like fun. So let's do it. You did the trains in Europe? Oh my gosh, that's fabulous, Kat. Because next year, I talked about traveling to Hungary next year with like my boys, my kids. Wonder if my Ashton could get there. I don't know. But going over there on a plane and then getting a train pass and doing the whole Europe by train too. So that would be really fun. The biggest thing for me is carrying around a bag. So I definitely need to find some wheels. So I'm putting my feeler out there for wheels. Roof mastic seals, but it doesn't harden and stays flexible. Oh, that's cool. Flavors for different types of roofs. Oh, that's good to know, Dave. And where do you find this stuff? You're so funny, Dave. France, England, Spain, Portugal, and I can't see the rest. But yeah, that's amazing, Kat. I really want to do that again. And how much was it for your train travel in Europe at the time? And that was what, in the 80s? So that was going back 30, 40 years ago, you know? So lots changed since then, but I always heard that you can fly into Europe, get the cheapest flight into Europe, and then get the rail pass. And then you can go to all different countries and places and whatnot. Oh, cool. You did the train from England to Italy, Dave? Oh, I didn't know you were living in England. That's so cool. I'm English. Sladen. My last name is English, and I'm also British, Scottish, and Hungarian. Mostly Hungarian. I am about 50% Hungarian. My mom was 100% Hungarian. Like, certifiably on the genealogy thing. Like, she might have been like 99 point something percent Hungarian. So. Okay, any home improvement store or on Amazon. There you go, Kat. I hope that helps you out. Oh, yeah. What else? I need to bring 2 bathing suits, my passport for the national parks. Oh, you're Czechoslovakian, Kat. Oh, wow. We're like almost twinsies. I need my reading glasses. I can't forget those. Sunglasses. I have to bring my grinder. Weed. And wallet and phone. Scissors, clippers, nail polish, tweezers, mirror, shampoo, conditioner, tea tree, oil, and salve. My weed salve. CBD. Those are the things I will be taking. And a blanket and pillow. I did not write that down, but I know I need that. Oh, that's so cool. Did you work there, Dave? Oh, cool. Okay. Right on. Cool. So we're both English. We're twinsies too. I'm like, after Hungarian, I'm mostly English and then Scottish and a little bit of British. It came on like a graph scale, and when you do that genealogy thing, and I know they take your blood, they've got your blood type now, so they can clone me if they want. I want to travel to my family in Hungary is in Medzavashili and also Agtalek. And I want to visit those 2 towns. Honky wedding? Oh, really? Pierogi. Oh. And did you have any chirka paprikash? It's chicken paprikash. It's like a paprika dish with dumplings. Oh my God, and a good gravy. You can make it with mushrooms, you can make it with veal, you can make it with whatever you want. But the sauce comes out so fantastic. It's supposed to be like a ragu. It's a ragu dish, you know, with some onions. You're cooking down the onions, the paprika, and the chicken, and it's so good. And they're making the sauce out of that with a little bit of like a flour and or thickener and sour cream, because sour cream is the thing of Hungary. That, poppy seed, and paprika. So hey Beth, nice to see you. Okay, so I should be there, I'm thinking, in about a week, honey. I would love that. I've been so thinking of like even going into Florida just to see you. So if you are in or if you're going to be along that route, I will stop and see you. So yeah, I planned on going to Atlanta, and then, you know, I could even go a little past there because the trains do go down there. So a mirror, a razor, and a straw. Ha! Funny Dave. Yeah. Oh, cool, cat. Yeah, 16 years, that's a long time. Oh, wow, that must have been neat. That was like another lifetime ago for you. Right on. Well, yeah, so what do you think, guys? Train, Van Doodle. Train or Van Doodle? Train. I think I'm going to take the train because it will cost less money. I think I'm going to take the train. I think it'll be more fun too. And if y'all can pick me up. Hey, traveling peace of mind. Nice to see you. What's happening? Yeah, in Van Doodle, I would have a lot more freedom. That is true. That's true. But this way, I could also have money to, like, you know what? I might even find a vehicle and keep another vehicle out west to travel with, and then store that. I could store my vehicle anywhere in California. I could store it in Montana, where my son is. I could store it in Texas, where my sister is. So that's something to think about too. And I could also rent a vehicle or use the train again. Even if I did 4 months on the train, like 4 rail passes, that would cost me $2,000 in 6 months. So it's a lot cheaper than flying. It's a lot cheaper than, I mean, flying is cheaper to get there just one way. But, you know, connecting flights, it's going to get really expensive. Plus, I don't like the plane. I don't like all our high security standards, and like you have more freedom on the train. You can get off the train for a little while and get back on, like maybe for a stretch your legs or whatever. You can't do that on a plane. Yeah, that's something else. I could get a little teeny van or a little teeny car and tool around in that, or an SUV and travel in that, and like maybe with a lift so I can get over like anywhere I want and go 4x4 or go to BLM, you know, and not have to worry. Where will I sleep? Well, for 1 month I'll be sleeping on the train and whomever I'm visiting. And then like once I get to Holtville, I could either stay with Sally or get a tent. I would just get a tent. So yeah, I can take the passenger seat out of a little car. Like even if it's a little car, I could take the front seat out and the back seat out and make back seats out and make total living space in there. Beth did it. She lived in Beth, what was your vehicle, darling? I thought I gave you a moderate. Oh, do you want to be a moderator? I put you as a moderator, but I don't see you lighting up blue. So if you want to be a moderator, we can give you a blue wrench. And then you can drop your link if you want to connect with other people. There you go. Okay. Traveling Peace of Mind, Cobit, they dropped their link. You slept on a train for one night and a guy tried to unzip your jeans. What? I would not let anybody touch me. That is first. Okay? You touch me, bro, you're gonna feel something because I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. and if they're bigger than me, I still got some moves, so I feel very confident that way. If anybody tries to mess with me on the train, I will just be loud and proud. Okay? First of all, because when you're on a train, like, people are all around you and the conductor is nearby always. Yeah, I tried to do that. I shared, okay, so, good point, Dave. Help you build a solid platform. That would be so cool. Okay. Oh, right on. Right on. I see some networking going on. That's cool. Yay. Mama said knock you out. That's what I taught my kids. Okay, there's Kat's channel. Oh, yes. Like, my kids, I taught them, if anybody touches you, don't let them touch you. But, you know, just be nice about it. Like, you don't have to be all aggro and shit. But, you know, like, don't let people get in your space or whatever. And if they come at you, you knock them the fuck out. You don't be nice. You know? It's how I am. I'm very, very kind and nice. But if I feel threatened or in danger, I'm definitely going to protect myself. So I am very confident about that. And traveling and stuff like that. Never had a problem. Okay. Beth traveled in a Prius. She traveled in a Prius. Do you still have that Prius? Or you're in a C-class now, I think, Beth? He apologized in the morning. Well, good thing. But, you know, still, you know, you don't touch me without permission, dude. You know, I mean, if, you know, there's an unspoken thing that's going on and you're being intimate or whatever, like, that's one thing. Then you can be in my space. But I don't necessarily like to be in anybody's personal space or anybody in mine. So I'm very protective of myself because of especially the past 2 relationships that I've had. I'm not doing that anymore. But, you know. But traveling, I've never had a problem. For 3.5 years, one of your favorite... Who was the YouTuber? Dave. They lived in a Prius for 3.5 years with their dog. Yeah, it's very doable. I know a guy that's 6'3", and he lives in... I think it was a Prius, too. Right? How far did you think you would get? That's true. Oh, my God. Sorry that happened to you, Kat. Always protect yourself, girly. You're your personal space. I don't want to see anything happen to you. But, you know, when we're traveling in our vehicles and stuff, and we keep our doors locked, we make sure that we have safety features and, you know, stuff like that. Make sure you have, you know, us girls traveling solo especially, you know, need a little can of spray or, like, you know, I can use anything in my van as a weapon, you know. So everything within reach I can use as a weapon. So it's just something that is instinctual to me. Self-protection. Oh, I know who it is. Okay, cool. She's in a Prius. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know it's very doable when you take the seats out and you can make the whole one side, like passenger side of your vehicle, into a sleeping space from the dashboard all the way to the trunk, and put your feet in the trunk. And I believe that's how Beth is doing it too. Is that right, Beth? And then like you would have the whole other side from the back of your driver's seat to the trunk for kitchen, potty, storage, under your bed with the clothes, you know, whatever like that. Your storage under your bed you utilize. Right on, baby. Protected by Smith and Wesson. Well, that's cool. That's another whole topic. We could do like probably a whole live about that. About self-protection on the road. So maybe I will do that next time, like self-protection on the road, and what I will be taking on the train with me for protection. And I think I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and schedule that train ride. And I was able to fill out and get a train, a credit card for the train that you get double points for purchases on the train, purchases toward a train pass or ticket, and you get a single point for everything else. It is a high percentage rate, but I would only use it for traveling. I would only use it to get a ticket and pay it right off. I could use it on the train for like eating. That would be the only time I use that card, and I may cut it up after this too, after this 6 months. But I am from the United States. I lived in Pennsylvania for 33 years before I went on the road. I raised my kids up there, and before that I was raised up in New Jersey and a small child in Texas. So I have family in both places, Texas and New Jersey area, Pennsylvania area, and I also have family in Montana. All right, hey Travel Time, thanks for posting your link. Everybody, if you want to go to these links and say hello. Oh no, James Cantonese just popped up and said he had some bad news, so I don't know if anybody's friends with him, but I'm going to pop over and check his video out in a moment and see what he's up to. Hopefully everything's going well with him. I want to shout out some people. Kat for having her grandbaby, little Levi. So everybody go over to Kat's channel and give her congratulations and see what the baby looks like. Kat, if you want to drop your link again, or a link to Levi, that would be awesome. Let's see who else. I'm going to shout you all out for coming to spend some time with me today. Traveling Peace of Mind, Kobit, Travel Time, Kat I Am, Holistic Detective and Spellbreaker. Thank you for joining me. Dave Lowe, thank you for always being my moderator and my friend. Thank you for always helping me with your good advice and your links. Beth Lawson, my sweet girlfriend from back in the day. I'm gonna give you a wrench one more. If you don't want it on, you can take it off. But everybody gets a wrench to start out with on my channel. And thank you, Beth, so much for coming in and talking to me. And yes, I would love to meet you in Atlanta or on the next stop in there. I can also meet you in Orlando or wherever is convenient on the train route. I can hit you up and be in touch with you on Messenger, or maybe I could leave you my phone number somehow. But Messenger, I'll leave you my number on Messenger, and we can text. Who else came in to visit with me this morning and have this nice conversation? I know Mac was in here. Thank you so much, Mac, for coming in and for your offer. I appreciate you so much. He has been a dear friend to me for a few years now, and we've been pretty tight, whether we're traveling together, whether we're in Slab City together, or whether we're just, miles apart on the road or off the road. Salmon came in for a while. Thank you, Salmon. They were going to have some breakfast or dinner and go to bed. Kat, good luck with your Winnebago. Let's see. Special Ed came in and he dropped a link to iOverlander, and iOverlander was suggested to us, so we can hit up that link. Also, go over and say hello to Special Ed. Who else? Raj was in, dropped in for a moment. Thank you, Raj. Say hello to Raj if you want. And whomever else came in before that, Tim from Mo Bang for Your Bucks, he is a supporter. Go over and check out his minivan builds and minivan life on and off the road. He has a lot of great tips. Travel Time, thank you for coming in again this morning. It was nice to spend my hour with you guys. Thank you for your suggestions, and hello again, Special Ed. Thank you for helping me make this decision. I will see you out there on the road. Dave, I can't wait to connect with you. Beth, I can't wait to connect with you. I can't wait to connect with you all, but you'll be the first two on my route. And Susan, and then I'll stop in DC as well. Oh, yeah, it was one thing I wanted to show you. My stops. DC, Atlanta, and then I could go down to, I could put another one in here of Orlando, because I have 10 stops, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops on the way out to California that I have so far, so I can add 10. So I could add Orlando in here, and then hit New Braunfels and head up to Oklahoma. Orlando. That'll go right in there. Then Fayetteville, Tennessee, and then New Braunfels, Texas, and then Oklahoma for Ramblin' Rome. If I get to talk to her, I want to talk to her and make some plans, and then go back up to San Antonio over here and meet Dave. And then I would come to someplace in Arizona, probably Yuma. I don't know if I could head up to Q, visit with some people in Yuma, and then finally, this will be my last stop. And then I will go up to Holtville for a couple weeks, and then I may be able to get up to Palm Springs or Indio and head down to Slab City. So I might need a ride into Slabs if anybody can pick me up, or I could get a slab cab. So Don, is there a Don in here? Who's Don? Right on. Thank you, Traveling. All right, Traveling is a supporter. So John Sweet, how are you, dear? You are in Belize? Wow. Oh, that's nice. I just gave you a blue wrench. Wow, you're in Belize. I wonder if the train goes there. That's out of the country for me, though. I would need my passport updated. Something I'm working on. Who else do I want to shout out? Yes, please go visit Traveling Peace of Mind. They are supporting your channels, and they are super supporters. So I see they're getting everybody's link, or going to everybody's link. Danny made it to my live stream. Good morning, Danny. Danny, if you want to drop your link real quick before you go. John, I gave you a link. I mean a wrench. I'm gonna get ready and smoke up one here now. So I'm gonna get ready and pull up some pink lemonade with blueberry papers. So that's gonna be kind of yummy. If you want to hang out with me for that, you can go over to my other channel on Facebook. It's called The New Ms. Green Jeans. So I'll look for you over there. Let me see. I just want to shout out a couple other people before I go. Oh, British Columbia. You lived there for a while, Kat? I would love to visit Belize. Love to visit Belize. And I would love to visit Van Vita, Paula, up there in Canada. I know I hope that she is doing okay. They're freezing in Arizona right now. Well, I'm glad I'm over here because it's in the 60s today. 60s and sunny today. I don't have my van until about 3 o'clock, but I'll get that. Go run some errands and make some tea. Maybe sweep out my van today. Maybe over the weekend. But you know, it's going to be fairly nice here. Maybe I'll go for a beer later. I want to think who else I want to shout out to. J Dub, she's always supported my channel. Go over and see her. Ava Potterfield and Friends, if you have her, she's trying to get monetized. If anybody else is trying to get more subscribers and more watch time, please post your link. And you know, say what you need, whether it's watch time or subscribers or whatever. Traveling Kobit, you were from Pakistan. Oh, how interesting. Considered a felon. You're not a felon, but I know Canada is a little whatever. 19 degrees in Prescott. Are you down there, Danny? Oh my goodness. Snowing in New Mexico. Okay. Is that where you're at travel time? What town are you in? 18 Celsius in my city. Okay, so that's about 60 degrees? Is that right? 60 degrees Fahrenheit, Kobit? Cruise to Costa Maya tomorrow. Oh, wow. I've been to Costa Maya. I loved Costa Maya. Enjoy your time there. That was a fun trip. And are you going to see any of the old temples and any of the Mayan ruins? You can take a bus excursion from Costa Maya to the ruins. I went to Chicobin, and that was a Mayan ruin and temple there. Not Chichen Itza, that's another one. Chicobin is nearby. Right on. Okay, pin you on Moriarty. Oh, Moriarty. Okay. I have a place I'm gonna get, I think, up in Taos, New Mexico. I'm getting ready to get that place, so yeah. I'm gonna do something good with that and bring people over to my little plot of land there. And Ruby, I'm shouting you out because I'm coming to see you, and I'm gonna get that place. So that will be on another live stream. I will talk to you more about that. It's a place in New Mexico called Tres Piedras, and maybe we can connect when I get down there. And everybody's welcome to come over as long as you're peaceful and respectful. Then you can come over to my property. I'm gonna be putting a shed up there at some point, and so that people can stay on there and my family can visit over there. John says no excursions planned or booked. Okay. This year, booked next year already. Oh, great. For another cruise? How exciting. Enjoy your travels, John. Oh, right on. Dave, that is awesome. Dave's got a place up in Michigan that some people can come up to in the summer. A lake you have a lake and a river. Right on. That's cool. Oh, is it 9:10 there now? It would be. So we have the clock that just does 12 hours here in the U.S. and it's like the 24-hour schedule would make it 9:10 p.m. Callie checking in. Callie King is in the house. Right on. Drop your links if you want anybody to go over to your channel, because I'm going to be signing off here in a moment. And Wanda, don't forget the cider mills. I have not forgot the cider mills. We're going to do some cider mills. So I can like either take the train or we can travel together, maybe a little bit on the way back. I have got to go back up to the East Coast, but if you want to go up north and hit some cideries, that sounds fantastic for like early summer travels. Right on. Everybody go hit up Kobit. They're trying to get some friends over to their channel. 8 weeks to Vancouver. How exciting. John. Who knows? Maybe I'll be up there by then. Vancouver. Vancouver Island is right outside in Washington, right outside of Washington State here. Are you trying to cut some granite, Danny, down there in the queue? Or what's up? Wow, you got 25 acres, Dave? That's awesome. Cool. Okay, cat support back, he says. All right, you guys, I think I am gonna hit the road. I want to shout out a very special person that has come to me in my life before I go. This person is David. And David, I am shouting you out big time. You have been a blessing in my most recent life. It was my pleasure to meet you and hang out with you, and thank you for being my tour guide and my companion while I was here in the East. And yes, we are gonna get fit on some hard cider. All right, you guys. Dave does have a channel. Yes, you can. So on any of these blue wrench, people with blue wrenches, you can just click right on their name and go. It says go to channel. You can go right to their channel. But it's just easier if we drop the links to it. But and also, I will support you. Kobe, I always try to support everybody that has watched my channel. Forgive me if I have not lately. I will, and if you would want to come back after the live stream and post your link there too, it's easier for me to get to all the links. Then I don't have to go back through on, pick out the links. But okay, so that's been my challenge. All right, you guys, peace out. Talk to you later. Much love. Happy trails. Hope you have a fantastic day. Let's do a quick breath before I go. Let's do a quick fresh breath. Deep breath in. And push it out. And another deep breath. Do a little Tai Chi for your morning or evening.